Is the Director of Jackson Police and Fire Services and Jackson Police Chief, Elmer Hitt. Hi, Elmer.
Hey, Bart. How are you?
Good to see you. Happy National Police Week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, and appreciate that.
Yeah, it's neat to see the state and the community doing special events and honoring our Jackson's finest and others in law enforcement.
Yes, we receive a lot of support and recognition during this time, and actually this week our we call it our detail room, but our shift briefing room down at the station has been full of treats that have been either brought in by citizens or businesses that have something delivered. So a lot of sweet treats. So I've tried staying away from them, but of course donuts, but bagels, and we had lunch actually catered in yesterday by the Blue Ox Credit Union. We had Kenny Cakes box lunches that were delivered for all our employees working yesterday. So kind of over a 2-week span that really takes place, and certainly is appreciated by myself, but by our staff. Just knowing that the public certainly does support us. So
Nice. Well, you know, I think the general consensus in the community is that our area departments are highly regarded and well respected, well trained, and yeah, I think we're pretty lucky in that respect.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think we provide a professional service, and certainly we don't get it right 100% of the time, but we work towards getting it right all the time. But.
Great. One of our employees has a legal question, and I'm sure you get this a lot, but I think we have a picture from Noah. This actually is an incident that happened to his house today. This is a Hungry Howie's delivery vehicle, and Noah's wondering, is it legal to deliver that close to someone's home?
Well, my understanding that was down in the Columbia Township area, so I can't really speak on behalf of the city, but that's pretty much
Wow.
front door delivery, I would say.
I'll say, I'd say that's great service, Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, my understanding is no one was injured, so someone certainly could have been.
I'm curious about the poker machine they have there on the.
Yeah.
All right. Well, part of Police Week, it's close to when you honor your officers and employees of the year, and today you've got that information for us.
Yeah, we do. We did not intentionally schedule the banquet. Quite often, the banquet's scheduled around the availability of the employees that were named our employees of the year. But we had our banquet just this past Friday evening, right downtown at the Commonwealth Center, the City View room upstairs. And we honored Tyler Panther, who you see there on the far left. He's our police officer of the year. Caitlin Steverson, she is actually currently my administrative secretary. She's been with us since 2017, and she's actually only been my secretary for a little less than a year now. When my former one moved out of state, her and her husband moved to Maine, and Caitlin worked within the department already, and it was a smooth transition, and she's doing a great job. And then Nikki Exley is how you pronounce her last name, is one of our reserve police officers, and she's been with us since 2019. She was named the Reserve Officer of the Year. So these three are certainly recognized and awarded that night, but we have many other of our both sworn personnel, our officers, and civilian personnel who receive different awards as well throughout the evening. And it's only about a two-hour get-together. It's pretty short and sweet, and but it's important to recognize those, and it really just scratches the surface of the police work that our people do on a daily basis.
Now, you don't choose these people, do you?
No. We have a policy, and we have a award review committee, and any employee can nominate another employee for any of our awards. And then the committee meets twice a year, halfway through the year, and kind of votes on and nominates or approves award nominations, and then at the end of the year they do it again, and then those come to me kind of to sign off on in the end. But yeah, it's a committee made up of a broad representation of the department, different ranks, civilian employees, and really nominated by their peers.
Well, congratulations, Tyler, Caitlin, and Nikki on those honors.
Absolutely.
And I've seen these, last night at the Ride of Silence, you had reserve officers, regular officers, and cadets all participating and help keep the cyclists safe and traffic and bikes separate. So thanks for that again this year.
Yeah, sounded like it was pretty good. I was told not a huge number, but around 50, I think, is what I was told, 50 cyclists. And one of the many events that our certainly our reserve officers make possible and help us out with a lot when we have these types of things.
I like how you gave the cadets their own car. That's nice.
Well, we bought those magnets that we put on the side of them, so they are just one of our police cruisers. But when they go out on patrol, we do require them to just put that magnet on them as well to identify themselves a little better to the community. And so I'm glad you noticed.
I did. I thought, oh wow, cool. The cadet's got his own car driving around. And are you getting a new Dodge Challenger or something?
Dodge Durango.
Durango. Oh, that's an SUV.
Yes, SUV. Yeah, we've had 5 of our Ford Explorer vehicles on order for, 3 of them have been on order for almost 2 years.
No kidding. Wow.
And then we ordered 2 additional last fall, so fall of 22, and so we have 5 Ford Explorers we're waiting on, and we picked up this Durango because a couple became available, and our fleet is in dire straits, and we needed a vehicle to kind of get us by for a little bit, and hoping Ford comes through soon and get some out there for us. But we're not the only agency dealing with it. So it's tricky right now.
Last week, the annual police memorial, the police department, sheriff's department, state police, Black Leone, the community come together. It's really nice that the departments get together and honor those who paid the ultimate price.
Yep, that was last Wednesday at noon, right downtown here, and we have we do this annually, and the Jackson Police Department Honor Guard is responsible for planning it and putting it together each year. And we had a beautiful weather that day, and a good turnout from law enforcement, other first responders as well, and community members. So it was nice.
Yeah, and family members. I understand relatives of those who have lost their lives, like James Bono and Lieutenant Nixon. The family members come to this.
They do. Yep, we have the 3rd, 4th generation family members who are now coming for ones that have fallen in the line of duty. Unfortunately, this year, James Bono's father was not able to make it. His mother actually passed away with him the last couple of years, and but his dad's still doing well and around. He just was not able to make it over here this year. But Chad Deermeyer, who was a former JPD officer, was killed in the line of duty down in Virginia, where he worked as a state trooper. His family was there, so it's always good to see them. It's a somber yet important event to keep going.
Absolutely. We've got a busy summer. You'll be at a lot of the events. I know you guys will be working the events to keep everyone safe, but you'll also be participating, and I think in Juneteenth this year. Yep,
Juneteenth. When I say we, law enforcement, not just the Jackson Police Department, but other local agencies, have been meeting with members of the Juneteenth committee, and that Saturday, June 17th, will be the downtown event. And it looks like we have some space at the First Congregational Church right there at the corner of Jackson and Pearl. And we're going to set up our firearm simulator, and it's a video training system, and hopefully give community members an opportunity to kind of see firsthand and go through some of the scenarios themselves, and hopefully open their eyes a little bit to some of the quick decision making that takes place, and a great way to provide them that opportunity, but also to just interact and build those relationships with our community. So, and then the state police and Tedrick Gibbs, who's up at one of the lieutenants at the state police post, huge workout guy, really into exercise, and he's actually looking at putting on something for community members to go through, like a small physical agility test in terms of what police officers in the state of Michigan have to pass to get into a police academy. So that'll be pretty cool too. He's really looking forward to that, and again, a great way to engage the community and have some fun.
Yeah, what a show off.
He'll
He can do
he'll be doing it.
chin ups. Can you push ups? He'll be doing it all. Yeah,
he'll be doing it. Trust me. So.
yeah, he's very fit. And you've probably seen him at the Gus Macker.
Yes.
I haven't seen you play basketball in the Gus Macker yet.
I was in it last year.
Oh, you were? Okay,
yeah,
last
yeah.
year. That's right.
I've done it a couple times. I will be out of state actually this year during the Gus Macker, so I will not be around this year. But we are. They are looking to do that first responders tournament again on the Friday night, and currently getting those teams put together. So that'll be a cool event again this year.
Yeah. Well, nice to see you, especially during National Police Week, and thanks to you and your department for all you do for our community.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Police Chief Elmer Hitt. We've got